What up everyone, this is LeetCode 383, ransom note. We are given two strings, ransom note and magazine, and we are to return true if ransom note can be constructed using the letters from the magazine and false otherwise. Each letter in magazine can only be used once in ransom note. So real quick, let's say we're given a ransom note of ABC and a magazine of ACDCBLE. In this case, we can construct ABC because we can find one A, we can find one B, and we can find one C, right? And so for this, we'd return true. However, let's say we had a ransom note of AAB. Then in this case, we have one A correct, but we don't have a second A, and therefore we'd return false for this result, or for this ransom note. Cool, so in terms of code, this shouldn't be too difficult, I think. We first start out by declaring an integer, which we'll call chars, or an integer array, sorry, which we'll call chars, which will take 26 values, so and 26 because that's the number of letters in the alphabet. We'll then count the characters in the magazine, so we're going to use a for each loop, which will state for char C in magazine dot to char, I can't type, what's going on, dot to char array. And inside of here, we're going to count using chars C minus A. Now, you may wonder, what does this actually do? Well, some of you might know that in Java, the numbers are represented by ASCII values, the characters are represented by ASCII values. And so if I was to take away this character, so let's say this happens to be the letter B, right? In terms of ASCII value, the character is 98, I think, right? If you take away the A character value, then you end up zero indexing your character. So in this case, the letter B would be the index 1. And we want to do that because it makes counting work, right? Because we don't want to start counting from 97. We want to start counting from 0 because that's how indexing works. So we use this little line right here. Cool. So now we want to check our characters in the ransom note. So again, we're going to do another for each loop, but in this case, instead of looping through our magazine, we're going to loop through the ransom note. So we use dot to char array. And inside of here, we're going to use an if statement that will state if chars C minus A is equal to 0, then we're going to return false because there are not enough characters in our magazine. Otherwise, we're going to decrement our C minus A, so our count. We're going to decrement our count by 1 because we've used a character. Like if we haven't triggered this effect, then we have used a character, and therefore we're down 1 character. And then what we want to do is just return true if we manage to run through this loop without triggering this if statement. So, and then if we submit this, we have an error with a line, ransom, there we go. So now we go to our result, and we get a decent result, decent memory, or decent runtime, sorry. Last time I remember this running a little bit faster, but we'll see. There we go, doesn't matter. Regardless, hopefully it was easy enough to understand, and hopefully this helped. If it didn't, please leave me a comment. Let me know why or what you didn't understand or what I didn't explain very well. Otherwise, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.